Hello, everybody. Welcome to more Political Excess. Today, I want to take a look at this Gallup article that talks about the trust in media over time. And this shows that only 16% of U.S. adults have quite a lot or a great deal of confidence in newspapers, and only 11% with television news. And this is down 5 points from last year in both categories. My only issue with this is it has quite a lot or a great deal. To me, both of those are synonymous. Both of them are obviously positive, but I don't really see much of a degree between the two. But that's how Gallup does it for this question, at least. If we look at this long-term chart here, you can see the trend is definitely downward over the years, over the decades. But even 30 or 40 years ago, the confidence was never really all that high, but it was definitely a lot higher than it is today. So this goes on to say that television news and newspapers rank near the bottom of institutions that the public has confidence in. Down here is the graph that shows the full range of possible answers. A great deal is the highest, quite a lot is second highest, then there's some, then very little, and then none. What sticks out there is 46% say that they have very little or no confidence in newspapers, and 53% say the same about television news. If we go down further, it does break this down by political affiliation. And as you would expect, the Democrats are higher, but still not really all that high. 35% say a great deal or quite a lot. 12% of independents and only 5% of Republicans have a great deal or quite a lot of confidence in newspapers. And for television news, the Democrats do dip down here. They're only at 20% for television news. Independents are at 8%, and Republicans do tick up slightly on this one for whatever reason. They're at 8% also. So it's clear that people don't trust the media in general. They're skeptical of the motivations of media. They're aware of biases, and it doesn't look like it's going to get any better anytime soon. With new independent media on the internet, it does give the chance for more outlets to make a name for themselves. That's the one silver lining. They do have to compete with the big corporations, the big networks, big media, and it's very tough to do. They have all the resources, and they could shape any narrative the way they want to. They could omit things. They could hyper-focus on other things, and that just leads to a bias, and it leads to a further erosion of trust in those media sources and in the institution of media in general. At least that's how I see it. There's, of course, some people that do just want to live in an echo chamber and in a bubble and only hear their team is great, and the other side is horrible, and there's no hypocrisy, there's no lies, and they do want a confirmation bias. They want to feel that they've picked the right side. They're on the just side. Sometimes that's true, sometimes that's not. It's always good to look at other sources and look at the other side. Challenge your own beliefs, challenge your own sources. Be open to changing, be open to having a different conclusion. I know it's hard these days as most of the major mainstream media is going to be more successful when everybody is divided and they can sensationalize whatever story they want. But let's hope we've reached a tipping point in that direction, and we can restore some sense of neutrality to media institutions, even if it is just independent channels, kind of like this one. Anyway, that's a look at the trust in newspapers and television news. A little bit of a rant, a little bit of commentary on this subject. Let me know what you think about this down below. I would love to hear your comments. And if you enjoy this content, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.